I forgot one announcement, and that is if you are watching online, stay online, because we're including you as part of the walking tour of the new building. So you're going to have to wait a couple of minutes because we're going to have to divest and say hello to people, but please stay online because we are going to include you in the walking tour.
After you guys, well,
So this way.
Kind of follow where I'm walking.
I can help too I'll stand here and help if anyone needs it.
I would love a hand.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got that? Yep. If anyone needs a hand, here, there we go.
Okay. Here we are. This is obviously the back of the building. This is what in the construction of the place they called Phase 2, and we were so blessed and fortunate to get Phase 1 and Phase 2 kind of done at the same time. So this part, this Phase 2 part, everything from that wall back, was kind of the Prince of Peace Community Center part of the food pantry, though the food pantry will certainly use this for their needs. This space, as far as I understand it, is going to be divided kind of in 3 places. These red lines running down the middle kind of denote a wall. See where Rand is standing there. There's a door here, and I'm not sure whether this is the kitchen or this is the kitchen. I think it's this side. The kitchen. So it's quite a large space, and this space over here, and then the space back behind where Father Rand and Hank are 2 other separate spaces that will be used for community needs, community rooms, and those sorts of things. So it's going to be a nice big space back here.
So whatever isn't the kitchen is also a community space.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's right. So, this is part of it. We can walk through here.
Watch your feet.
Some wood here.
Wood on the floor.
Watch out, wood on the floor.
Yeah, this is down here just to demarc so we can see. Matt put these down for us.
Come on in, everybody. There's still folk in the other rooms.
Plenty of room.
Come on in.
Oh, wow.
There's only about 4,000 square feet. Come on in.
It's too tight, we need more space.
So this space here is the main warehouse space.
Okay.
And there'll be a wall there. You can see they're just starting to construct that. At the back here will be 2 restrooms. You'll see the restrooms marked out here on the floor. Then these are for delivery, and I think the original plan called for 2 rolling doors, but I think we're only going to have 1 rolling door there for delivery, so there'll be a ramp so a forklift can get up there. And that's kind of the main entrance for deliveries, for packing things into, stocking the warehouse, that big door there, so that'll be another roller door. So, and what will also be happening in these spaces is the steel tables where the volunteers come. Anybody who volunteers at the food pantry knows that we get a bunch of food from grocery stores and things like that. So they'll set up their steel tables and they have to separate out what's good from what's bad. The produce and the day-old bread from the week-old bread and that kind of thing. So this is kind of the workspace and warehouse space for the pantry.
Imagine Costco. That's why this is so tall, because they can stack a lot of food up above.
Yeah, there will be shelving on the walls. At least that's the hope and the plan right now. Get some shelving. This also here will be a workspace where the smoke results. Probably hit by a forklift or something. No, they'll repair all. Come on in here. These are 2 additional restrooms, and you'll notice that the doors for these open to the outside, so they'll be accessible from the outside. And notice how close to the family center they are. So it's going to be a nice space out there between this building and the family center, and these will be restrooms that are available to the community here. So it's nice to have the extra restrooms. So this is a workspace, and this also is an open workspace for the pantry folks. And then there's 2 offices here. You can see them demarked on the floor. One office for the director and one for the operations manager and some of the other folks. Margie, I'm not sure. You'll probably have an office in here, or maybe you'll be over here. I don't know. Wherever.
That's Lily.
The pantry, have it Lily
Yeah.
and
Debbie and Lily.
Debbie and Lily, yeah.
Debbie, Lily, and then the pantry admin in addition to.
We'll have some workspace out here. So this is basically the heartbeat center of the food pantry. And if you come over this way, walking through these walls here, like this.
Close the door behind you, please.
This is kind of the main entrance. So there'll be doors here. This is kind of the main entryway. Obviously a ramp. There will be a food distribution that happens here. So coming through here, out to here. And also that large window over there is going to have the capability to distribute food out to the walk-up windows. You know, in our current pantry, there's the walk-up that many of you have participated in, but that Roya Denise runs up there. They stand at the bottom of the stairs waiting for what they need. So that'll happen at these windows. And this will function sort of like a reception welcoming foyer and a place where the food, the actual work of the pantry going in and out. Outside, this could be a large turnaround out there. So there's going to be a driveway coming in, and they'll come up and the food will be distributed out in front there to the cars that come through. There'll be a little island there. There may or may not be a large awning. We'll see about that. I think there may be some sales type awnings out there. And then the cars will go around and exit out through the same driveway. So there'll be a stream of cars, and that'll do a little bit to take cars off of the street that are sort of lined up on the street. It'll change the traffic pattern a little bit. Also out here, there will be the capability for some electric vehicle chargers as well. That's a requirement for new buildings. And so they'll have that capability out there for charging electric vehicles. Kevin?
What's these steps for?
Don't know.
Looks like
Could be, yeah. I don't know. Don't know.
How about outside, Brian, out in front of us?
Well, I think out here we're going to have some hardscape. Obviously the fence is going to be down, and it's going to be kind of a seamless transition between the family center and here. Hardscape, a combination of hardscape and landscape. It's going to be a large patio, and it'll run all the way down around the back of the building. So this will all be just an open space for our use. And you might imagine, we'll see how it shapes up, but you might imagine out there a large hardscaped area with some picnic tables or something like that out there for us to use. Or for the community to use.
Yeah, and the agreement with the pantry, which is basically us, because the pantry is our ministry, is, they've got things Monday through Friday. We've got stuff Saturday and Sunday. So it's a real nice community use.
Speaking of the future, you can wait here and just turn around and I'll point, because there's nothing really to see. But in here is, right in there is where the timed capsule is going to go that the pantry prepared. You know, when you build a new building, they put a time capsule, and at some point in the future, people will pull it out and it'll have stuff in it from, the ancient days of 2024.
Yep.
Yeah.
The time capsule is actually already in here.
It's a long cylinder.
But we haven't put the bronze plaque over it because it would get destroyed in the construction if we did it too early.
Brian, you ready for questions?
Any questions? Yeah, throw them out. Kevin, I thought I saw your hand.
Well, I was asking about the storage units that are in the parking lot.
Those are housing tools and equipment for the ones out here.
No, the ones that are in the parking lot.
The ones in the parking lot won't be necessary anymore because the warehouse is big enough
But I
to
think
store all
we may
that
keep one
stuff.
of them for the church's use. We'll see.
Yeah, but the pantry won't need those storage containers anymore.
And the awnings in the parking lot eventually will come down as well.
Yeah.
The part of this project is to restore the upper hall to the church's use with new flooring and new paint. So that's in process as well. And then to repair the parking lot, because the parking lot has taken some hits over the last 4 or 5 years. So that's part of the project as well.
It'd be nice if the larger awning out there could be used to cover the same playground area.
There are
If we
many
can make a Boy
opportunities for
Scout
reuse.
project.
It's a really good idea.
It's a great idea.
John, you had a question?
My question was, like, before I could see a lot of traffic there, they talked about the parking and go. Is there any opportunity of drive-through?
No, the two parking lots will not be
I'm talking about
connected.
the drive-through along the property, like here.
No, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, there's no connecting road between
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
We do have plans in the future for a connecting sidewalk.
Okay.
To go between this space and right past the playground there. So we have a nice sidewalk.
Connect the office and the rest of the.
It will be possible to walk from one parking lot to the other completely walking on concrete
And
when we're done. Yeah.
compliant.
That'd be good.
Yeah, even before the future one Brian was talking about. So
Okay.
if it's raining, you never have to walk on the grass.
Keep praying for good weather.
Yes.
Really, because this is what has delayed this thing so significantly is the weather. So we got to get through the exterior construction before the rains come. So pray for good weather and for the money to hold out so that we can finish this in the way that we feel called to finish it.
Amen. January 29th.
Yeah, we have not busted into February yet.
Yeah.
So, but we may.
Yeah.
We may. I would imagine an actual grand opening sometime March timeframe, something like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.